Yo, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a minute since I've made a video, but if you follow me on Twitter, I mean, I still tweet out charts that I've been killing it in the game. Um, if you do want, any knowledge, anything like that. But anyways, just to get started with this video, going into this week, I'm gonna be watching Caterpillar for a short watch. As you can see right here, we have heavy selling these past 3 days. Um, the only thing I don't like is that we're starting to move down a little bit less. Um, so it's trying its hardest to sell off. That's the only thing I don't like. However, though, we are in this volume gap, so it won't really take much for us just to melt down. Also, there's a huge gap waiting right under this candle at 206.39. Um, but that is my top watch for that. Um, and then also, guys, I'm just gonna be reviewing. Uh, Moderna was my top long watch on um, what was it, Friday? Uh, Frankly, because this level, um, this low right here was a very heavy traded area, as you can see right here. Um, this heavy support area, and we did wick off of it on Thursday. So my top long watch on Friday was Moderna, which I did try to get filled early in the morning on some zero DT calls, but I could not get filled at bid, and I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that risky that day. Um, which unfortunately, even if I would have gotten filled at ask, it would have banked like 500%. It would have been insane, but it's fine. Uh, but anyways, cause oh yeah, another one that I did trade. Um, oh yeah, J&J. I do want to talk about this one because um, I did tweet right here. I was like, bulls have J&J because you can see that we are above this volume profile and we were above all or most EMAs slash MAs. So, um, the news was in, and we proceeded to gap up over, an insane amount. Uh, I didn't trade Johnson and Johnson, but I did trade CVS though. On this was a goaded. This was just perfect setup. With the little low volume pullback right here, while we were maintaining this level, and the next day it ripped, went insane. Not insane as J&J, but it still did. These contracts did go insane. It moved up like over 250%. So it was a nice move. If you did get weekly, which I did get weeklies, they were expiring on the 6th. Um, Unity, honestly, um, this could have some. This could have some ups. I don't know. It's in between these moving averages too much. I don't really wouldn't really want to trade it right now. Um, but also I do want to go over Airbnb because if you do look at my Twitter, I did tweet out that this is my top short watch um, on this day right here, which it did proceed to drop over like 12%, and these contracts went over 1,000%. Uh, but unfortunately, guys, we are humans, and people on Twitter were saying that it's a bullish setup just because it's above all EMAs and MAs, which that is not always the case. You have to pay attention to candle patterns and volume. This was a heavy, and I mean, if you just look right here, this was a previous high. So, and it did print this type of candle with this volume. You can see that this day, on this day right here, the 30th, it did gap up 2.93%. Next day, only gapped up 1.73% with nearly the same volume. Well, it was what is that? Where did it go? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, actually it gapped up more. I mean, it gapped up less on more volume. So that was a very bearish signal right there. So that's why I did tweet that. And I was watching it, but then, noise got to my head, and so I was like, I just sat on the sidelines on this one. Um, XOM though, I mean, if you do follow me on Twitter, I was talking about this about Oxy, how buyers loved buying this dip up down here. And look at this low volume pullback as well. That is money. That is money, guys. I tell you that much. Right into this volume shelf. Oh my gosh, this thing can bounce hard. That is actually really good. I'm actually just now noticing that low volume pullback into this volume shelf. This thing's gonna bounce. Alibaba. I tweeted about this one also on Wednesday actually. Talking about how I want to get in. Want to get into some calls, but unfortunately on Thursday it didn't really do much, which was expected. But on Friday it gapped. It went insane. I just wasn't watching it on Friday because I was watching so many other things. Let me see. What else do we have? United Healthcare. That's a. Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's already went up so much, and it's going this volume shelf, and it's getting a little bit slow. Yeah, Robinhood. Oh my gosh, we tweeted this out a while ago. Well, not. It feels like a while ago, but it wasn't really that long. It was about a month ago, I guess. A little less than a month ago. But yeah, this was textbook. Datadog. This could be something. I just don't like how it's not that much volume that bought this up. But oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Bumble. Twilo. This one had a false. No, it was not false. This was just a prime setup for either direction because it's been at this volume shelf for quite a while. Same thing on like Roku, for instance. Where's Roku? I don't even know. Yeah, like this guy. It's been chilling for a long time. So once that move happens, it'll be nice. But anyways, what is another one? Same thing with PayPal. I don't know when it's gonna move, but okay. Anyways, on SPY though, the real reason I wanted to make the video was SPY still respecting this this pennant right here. So we are still, we can still bounce in between this 390 range until we get more consolidated and then either break out to either side, or honestly we might break out to the upside and have a false breakout on a retest of like 416. Honestly, is what I expect, is a false breakout to the upside and trap a bunch of longs. I mean, well, I don't really chart VIX that much as I used to, but I mean, we're in this like heavy demand zone. As just you can just tell right here, we've just bounced so many times, so we might. I mean, We could go up even, way past 416. Um, but for right now, though, I mean, there is a perfect volume gap right up here, up to this 420 level. It is money. Also, I mean, look at this. Da, da, da. Mm. Yeah, because honestly, um, yeah, I'm honestly kind of leaning a little bit. It just looks a little bit more bullish just because we are above this major volume shelf and we are above all MAs, which I know I did say on Airbnb to not just, not to just pay attention to that, but um, in this case, it's valid because you can see that we've been like they've been buying this thing up like crazy. Um, so, but then again, though, do not trade with any bias at all, because this market will very much so chop you out. Well, I guess we can wait until. I mean, this is a very, very heavy level on SPY that it needs to break out above. But I mean, that is a perfect volume gap. But I mean, there's so many good volume gaps. Well, it's not even funny. Um, but yeah, honestly though, guys, my I've just been wanting to talk about also that I see a lot of traders on Twitter trying to trade a lot of other stock, like new traders at least, trying to trade, um, different stocks. But honestly, guys, like at the end of the day, the most consistent, what I've learned from as well is that the most consistent, like in most I guess like fluent way to trade is just trading SPY contracts, not like zero DTs. But if you have like a decent account size, um, I guess, um, and I honestly don't know why people are so against averaging down. I mean, like obviously, like if you know the trade's gone, it's gone. Like don't try to average down and something like that. But what I'm talking about, what I've learned from, and what I've traded before, that is like given me like you know going like over a month without taking a loss, uh, and strictly just trading SPY was um, what I learned helped me the most. Let's say for instance, guys, um, and like the thing I like about this is that it's not complicated at all, anything like that. So in a situation like this, so let's say this is an actual bear flag, um, and I would, uh, um, so what I would do at market open. Sorry for the pause, guys, but what I would do at like market open, for instance, depending on where we were pre-market and levels, of course, um, I would just throw a nice, $1,000 into some, let's say, um, uh, usually like I would do 2 week expirations on the contracts because like once you get like to a certain size, when you are starting out, then it can be you can take profits at like 5-10%, and it still be a nice decent chunk of change. Or even if you're feeling a little bit more confident, then you can do some weeklies. But let's say like for instance, in a case like this, honestly, depending on where we were pre-market. So like for instance, guys, this is just from my experience though. Okay, so like something like this, what I would do is I would chart this out pre-market. I would chart this out pre-market, and then as soon as market opens, I would wait for a retest of this bottom trend. Like in a case like this, for instance, I would load into calls like slowly into like some 2 week expirations, and just just get a starter position in, get your foot in the door type of deal, and then just let's say, I don't know, let's say you get in right here, it's down a little bit, then you can get in some more. But that's what I would do. And you just got to know where the market's gonna go, and as long as it's not a trend down day, and like you can or trend up day, either one, as long as you can avoid going against that trend, then you are completely fine. So in a case like this, this is textbook. That is something I would do, and it gave me consistent gains for so long. The only thing you got to worry about though is getting greedy and wanting more gains, because with it being 2 week expirations, it's not going to be some crazy, 100% gainer, something like that. It's something you do need to be cautious of. Also, guys, what I do want to go over on Friday, or I would just do it like a general overview, like something like this. Like I would literally just do something like this and just buy up every freaking dip I could get my hands on. Is what I would do. When I had like 5K, and it'd be a nice $300, nice $300 a day, something like that, which is at least for me, like, that's plenty. But anyways, on what was it? Oh yeah, Friday. Friday was a very, very good day. Frankly, you can see right here, this 407 level was huge. Bulls needed this 407 level big time. And so in the Discord I'm in, I was just, I told them just to hold 407 calls. Told them that right down here, because this is a heavy, heavy resistance. It was support. But yeah, it did flip right here into resistance. Same deal here, and then I told my Discord, well, it's not my Discord, but the Discord I'm in, to load in a calls, hold all day, because we kept like wicking down here, and we were not melting down like we should have been if this was a true supply zone. So I told him that, and then SPY literally just ripped the whole day. So that was Friday. I mean, yeah, Thursday was the most perfect day. Like, you couldn't get more perfect than that. And I did tell him that I see 409 for end of day. But okay, sorry guys for sounding so monotone, but it is 6:53 in the morning, and I'm very tired. But I did have some coffee, so I'm slowly waking up. But anyways, I think that is gonna do it though for now. I'm gonna try not to go AFK as long as I did last time on YouTube, but yeah, just follow me on Twitter, and just shoot me a DM if you ever have any questions or anything. So, but yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys later.